You don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't mean come tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz.
Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You'd think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now to the plate, here is Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gio Urshela.
First offering. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on it.
Great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
In now, Aaron Hicks, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, now the pitch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Aaron Hicks becomes the first out of the inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 15 long balls and 41 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Andrus. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's big Aaron Judge. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes
ball,
now to Aaron
2
Judge.
strikes.
Oh, what a play! He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Elvis Andrus is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
One out, nobody on.
That's ball
Good
2.
change of speeds, but he lays off
You got
2
2
and 1.
balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll weigh down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off, foul off to the right.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Giancarlo Stanton now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Gleyber Torres is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes in with an average of 265, 23 homers, and 59 RBIs. Oh, 2-0 now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's gone 2 for 8. Two-0 count, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next for New York, Joey Gallo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So next to hit is Gary Sanchez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's one on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Brings up Chad Pinder as he grounds one briskly to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Steven.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the AB now. And this is low, ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Set and the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, LeMahieu is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is the type of player that absolutely frustrates the pitching staff and frustrates the defense because you know the ball's getting put in play at all times.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Yeah.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. The second for 1 on the first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Yanks held in check. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production. And talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now. So I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive in terms of running the bases. Some things to keep an eye on the rest of the way, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jed Lowry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Moreland gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, and I think this is the pace of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So now it's Mark Canha as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. He's set. The 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Torres picks it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. A's threaten, but leave him loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge, as we begin the top of the 4th.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ripped down the first base line. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And digging into the batter's box next to be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it is.
Nope.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres is a .270 hitter, a respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in once again is Luke Voigt, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. And another foul ball. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
They chalk that up to one you get away with once, maybe. Changeup, belt high and above, usually does not come back. He used his aggressiveness against them right there.
Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The set and the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Chad Pinder.
Yeah. Pinder.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Torres has it, and there's one away.
Now back, the catcher, John Murphy.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the
as
plate.
he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Gary Sanchez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Sanchez is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Pinder is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he is in there. So stepping in is DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. There is Andrus. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. And that misses inside 1-0. And that one yanked just foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it, and there's one away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And he fouls this one off. Andrus leads off first with 1 away. Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And can you believe this? A double play, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Lou Trevino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. from the stretch. Here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres.
That's a ball.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the next to bat will be Luke Voigt. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Swinging a soft liner. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Weak roller right side. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Canha. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And now the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
Three and 1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line.
Heading after it is Judge. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He loses him on ball 4.
Number 4.
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here's the 0-1. That
Outside,
misses
that's
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey!
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Next up, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36. Yusmeiro.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the veteran DH, Joey Gallo. And now a pitch on the way, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Petit has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Curveball, and he'll watch it all the way. 3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. Moreland's there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball up there.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, here is Aaron Hicks, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Urshela is off of first with 2 away.
No, that's
Sets
down.
the target low here, and it misses 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Plate now is Sean Murphy, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in next, Mitch Moreland, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry now. No hits to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. Sergio Romo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Sergio.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is on the ground to the right side and through. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
And And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Gleyber Torres comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. LeMahieu at second. Judge is over at first with 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Next to dig in, Luke Voigt, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating a changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 out, bases loaded. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Kemp retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he falls behind 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
In now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Aroldis Chapman enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Mark Hanna will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Chapman's ready. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came.
To the plate now, Chad Pinder, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That's in there, 3-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Chapman over at second. Kenna at first, 2 out in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run. That would be clutch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They trail things here 2-0. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Grounded softly down. And this winds up hitting the first base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Kolarek, a former Dodger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One ball,
Sneaks
one
a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Up next,
Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. The relay throw, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
J.B. Wendelken enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
number 57, J.B.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Nope. 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-0, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now is Giancarlo Stanton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count, the pitch. Strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5, and the A's nothing. And now here is Sean Murphy. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jed Lowry. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball isn't good.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
A 5-0 finish tonight. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jordan Montgomery earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman gets a 4-out save, his 32nd of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. For the Athletics, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Float hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like